It's official, Gadsden State Community College is getting a new president, and he's already at work.
Rain chances are on the rise across East Alabama. We'll break down the percentages for the next several days coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. The Board of Trustees of the Alabama Community College System this morning appointed Alan Smith as president of Gadsden State. Smith has served as interim president since June 1st, succeeding Dr. Kathy Murphy, who is now the president at Wallace Community College in Dothan. A former Gadsden State student, Smith joined the college's faculty as an adjunct instructor in 2017. He was appointed Dean of Workforce Development in 2019, a position he held until being named the school's Vice President of Capital Projects, Community Relations, and Workforce Development in December of 2024. Prior to his job at Gadsden State, Smith taught at Hoax Bluff High School, Marshall County Technical School, and the Etowah County Career Technical Center. He has also operated his own construction and cabinet making companies. Serving Calhoun, Cherokee, Cleburne, Etowah, and St. Clair counties, Gadsden State has 5 campuses and educational centers. The college has an economic impact of $270.5 million in its service areas, supporting more than 4,400 jobs. Smith's appointment becomes effective August 1st. Alabama students from the 2nd through the 8th grades score significantly higher on standardized tests this past spring than they did a year earlier. That report was made to the State Board of Education Tuesday by Superintendent Eric Mackey during a work session in Montgomery. The tests are given annually as part of the Alabama Comprehensive Assessment Program, and Mackey says they are used to measure how well the students are learning in key areas.
So today we're going to look at English language arts, which is reading, but also writing, spelling, literature, all those other components, and math and science. All the numbers, and they're in your assembly, by the way. But here's the way I look at this multiple ways. It's good news. So first of all, look at level 1. That's the lowest level, well below proficiency. In 2024 to 2025. So are we seeing fewer students who are well below proficiency? Or as the NAEP would call them, below basic even. And we are.
The test scores showed that 36.8% of students were proficient in math this year. That's up from 34.3% in 2024. In English classes, 60.6% of students were proficient this year. That's up from 57.6% last year. And in science, proficiency rose to 39.7%, up from 37% just last year. The public is invited to visit the trails around Weaver Cave this weekend and enjoy a new sitting area on the grounds. During July's open trail days, those paths will be open from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, while the cave itself will remain closed to protect the 12,000 endangered gray bats that inhabit it. The trails and surrounding property are open to the public on predetermined weekends for the rest of the summer. Parking is permitted on the east side of the Cave Creek within the property. In addition to this weekend, other upcoming open trail days will be August 9th and 10th and September 6th and 7th. Meanwhile, the Georgia-Alabama Land Trust, which owns the cave and surrounding property, has been removing invasive and less desirable plant and tree species on that land. Trust officials say those species can hold many southern forests back from reaching their full potential, so they've recently carried out timber stand improvements to remove them. The work will promote the growth of more beneficial trees and plants, boosting habitat for wildlife like turkeys, deer, and bats. With more sunlight reaching the forest floor, experts say native plants can regenerate, enhancing both biodiversity and beauty over time. When we return, a list of familiar local leaders may ring a bell.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Summer is heating up and so are the prices at Buster Miles Kia. Check out the 2025 Kia K4 and K5 up to $3,000 off. At Buster Miles Kia, there is no dealer addendum or surprise add-ons. You get the best deal on the first quote every time. Plus, a lifetime powertrain warranty on all new vehicles with finance. Come in and check out the hot deals at Buster Miles Kia, Highway 21 in Anniston.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
The Oxford City Council met Tuesday evening and officially declared themselves duly elected to a new term in office. All 5 council members, along with Mayor Alton Kraft, were automatically given new 4-year terms of office when no one qualified to challenge them in this summer's city elections. The terms for council members Phil Gardner, Mike Henderson, Charlotte Hubbard, Chris Sperlin, and Stephen Waits will begin on November 3rd. The mayor and council members have now been chosen for 3 consecutive terms. And for the first time in city history, no municipal election was required. Continuing a city tradition, they rang the historic bell that once hung in Oxford's former City Hall in the 1920s and is now in the Oxford Performing Arts Center. Anniston residents are invited to a public forum Thursday evening to talk with the candidates running for mayor and city council this summer. The meeting starts at 5:30 at the Anniston City Meeting Center on Noble Street. 5 people are seeking the mayor's office, and candidates have qualified for 3 of the 4 council seats. Only Ward 3 Councilman Joe Harrington did not draw any opposition, so he will automatically win a full 4-year term of office. The forum is sponsored by the Calhoun County Area Chamber and Visitor Center. A local law enforcement agency is celebrating its anniversary this month. Details when we return.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
The Gadsden State Police and Public Safety Department is celebrating its 2nd anniversary this month. That's according to Chief Jay Freeman. Before his arrival in 2023, Gadsden State did not have any sworn law enforcement officers. Today, the department is a blended force of sworn police officers, public safety personnel, and non-sworn staff. Freeman says this transformation has been a success story rooted in leadership, training, and a commitment to customer service. Under Chief Freeman's leadership, the department has launched its first ever behavioral intervention team to support students in distress, established a dedicated chaplain program, appointed a mental health officer to assist with crisis intervention, and expanded its training and outreach efforts. Other new initiatives include a free women's self-defense program, a basic civilian firearm safety course, and a bully prevention program. July's Community Health Series will focus on celebrating and supporting youth in the community. This free event will be at Oxford Civic Center on July 22nd from 10 a.m. until noon. In addition to guest speakers, the program will feature a variety of community resource tables offering helpful information and services. Freebies, door prizes, and fun activities, including a bounce house, are also planned. The Choccolocco Monsters baseball team are back home this weekend and next for their final stretch of the 2025 season at Choccolocco Park. They'll be facing the Oconee Wild Things this Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 6 p.m. They'll play the Gainesville Gold Diggers on July 18th at 7 and July 19th at 6. General admission tickets are $15 and will be available at the gate or on the GoFan website. John Holder is standing by now on the Pool Doctor Weather Center with a look at our forecast. John?
Katie, we are trending from drier weather to wetter weather across East Alabama over the next several days. We'll come back with a complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite. EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional quality.
Here's the EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue at Anniston, showing a few more clouds today than what we've had for the last several days, and for good reason. We had some showers and thunderstorms out there across East Alabama this afternoon. Not widespread, but a few more folks seeing shower and thunderstorm activity. It was still hot here at the Pool Doctor Weather Center today. 91 degrees after a morning low of 71. Very warm and muggy, but that's exactly where we should be for this first half of July in East Alabama. Coming up tonight, we've got some chances for some rain out there. About a 40% chance in the evening hours tonight. The low temperature tonight at 70 degrees. And coming up tomorrow, we're really going to ramp up the rain chances, especially tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we're at 74. Lunchtime, very warm and humid at 82 degrees. But look at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 87, that's lower than it has been, actually below normal for this time of year. Showers and thunderstorms by 3 o'clock, and the rain chance, as you'll see coming up in our 7-day forecast, really high, about 80% tomorrow afternoon. Here is that 7-day forecast, an 80% chance of showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, 60% on Friday. Tampering down a little bit on the weekend. We're going down to 50% on Saturday, 40% on Sunday, and you'll see kind of an increase in temperatures by the last half of the weekend, the first part of next week, and the rain chances dropping from that 60 and 80% range down to a 40% range by Monday of next week. We're at 93 degrees. By next Tuesday, we're back approaching the mid-90s again at 94 degrees. Basically, 90s and 70s for highs and lows, but every day a chance of showers and thunderstorms. That's summertime in East Alabama. Wanted to show you this map right here because it shows something that's pretty unique here. You see this very dark shade of green right here, right over Calhoun and Cleburne counties. We have the highest chance for rain in the entire state of Alabama right here in East Alabama tomorrow. This represents a 75 to 100% chance of rain tomorrow, and that's concentrated just really in 2 counties here. That's higher than anywhere else in the state of Alabama. That will be welcome relief as we are looking for some rainfall after a dry spell that we've had over the last several days. I'll be back here tomorrow morning with your Thursday weather at a glance. Right back here tomorrow night as we'll begin looking at that weekend forecast here on EAN Local News. After the break, Katie will be back with more local news.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top-quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We are here every weeknight with the latest news, sports, and weather coverage. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.